Are you looking for a 2022 real estate marketing plan that's going to be effective with both your time and your budget? If so, this is absolutely the video for you. What I'm going to be doing in today's video is I'm going to be laying out what I would recommend for anyone for a real estate marketing plan for 2022 that is going to help them set a great foundation, especially with the market changing as it is in many areas right now. Take a look. Hey everyone, Kevin Smullin with 2Q Lead Generation Strategies. If you are brand new to our channel, welcome. We're so glad you're here. What we're all about is helping real estate agents just like you generate more leads, set more appointments, and close more deals. So if that's what you're after, this is the place to be. Please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you here as part of our community. Before we get going on today's video, one quick note, down in the description below, you will find a link to our Facebook Masters class. It is a free training that is chock full of all of our best practices of what we're doing to help people set or generate leads, set appointments, and close deals. So make sure you go check that out. Absolutely time well spent. Now, in today's video, what we're talking about is our 2022 real estate marketing plan. A lot of the reason why I'm creating this video is I've had a lot of agents and conversations with people recently. A lot of parts of the country, their real estate market is changing. They're starting to see greater numbers of home inventory than they've probably had in quite some time. They're starting to see a little bit of a slowdown from buyers because of pressures of rising interest rates. And so we're kind of hitting this point in the market where even though it's healthy, because most of our real estate markets have been out of balance for so long as far as just very little inventory and lots of buying demand, now that that's kind of starting to level off a little bit and even up, that change in the market is starting to have an impact on agents. And so they're wondering, how do I be more effective with my marketing? What kind of efforts would make the most sense? And that's really the point of today's video. So I'm going to share with you my 4 steps that I recommend for having a solid 2022 marketing plan, not just for this year, but for any year. Because frankly, the mistake I see a lot of people making right now as the market is changing, they're kind of pulling back and not doing as much marketing as they normally would, when the truth of the matter is anytime there's a market change, when you can be aggressive and market, you're going to capture more market space than most people, because most people are doing nothing, quite honestly. So let me share with you my 4-step marketing plan that I would recommend. Step number 1, any marketing plan in the real estate business, in my opinion, always has to begin and include your past clients, your sphere of influence. So those relationships that you have are always, always, always priority number 1. If you were to ask the typical real estate agent where most of their business comes from every year, almost every agent will tell you that's where most of their business comes from, is the people that they know or referrals from people that they know. That is why my personal belief and what I train my clients and my customers on is that any money that you spend towards marketing to your past clients, your sphere of influence, in my opinion, that is time, money, and effort that is well spent, right? So I firmly believe that is where you will always see the greatest return on your marketing dollars, is marketing to those people who already know who you are. Because it's so much easier to do business with those people when they already know, like, and trust you, rather than trying to get new business all the time, which is some of the hardest business to capture. So with that being said, again, any time, money, and effort that you spend is well spent with that group of people. So highly recommend doing like client appreciation events. They love those, and it's fantastic for getting new business or referrals. Again, it's time, money, and effort well spent. If you want to do postcards, feel free. Again, I do a lot of digital marketing. Obviously, if you're here, you're probably familiar with that on our channel. We do tons of Facebook marketing. And so the way that we do that through Facebook is we take your contact list, you can upload that into your ad account, and it allows you to run targeted ads to just your contact list. And so if you're unfamiliar with how to do that, I will leave a link to a tutorial right here that will show you how to take your contact list and upload that into your ad account. But that is the way that we facilitate it. And Facebook ads are so inexpensive, it's probably going to cost you in the neighborhood of around 1, maybe 2 cents every time somebody sees your ad. And so if you had a list of, say, 500 people that you uploaded, so when you're running an ad to 500 people, it's probably going to cost you in the neighborhood of $5 to $10 anytime you want to do that. And so again, highly, highly recommend that specific method. The second part of the marketing plan that I would recommend, next in line as far as priorities go, is I would tell you having a constant flow of new leads would be the second thing that you want to focus on. Right? New leads are kind of the lifeblood of your business, that as new leads and new opportunities coming in, that's how your business can grow. But if you don't have those, that's where you start to struggle. Now, the way that some agents go about trying to fix that in their business is they try to fix that by hiring a lead generation company. This is where the Zillows and the Realtor.coms and there's tons of companies out there who do lead generation. That's where this fits into the marketing plan. But so many agents only focus on this. They're missing all of their sphere of influence, their past clients, and that's some of the easiest business that they'll ever do. So we want to make sure that's taken care of. That's priority one, but the next level of priority is making sure we've got new leads and new opportunities. The benefit of doing this through Facebook is you can generate leads at a very low cost. A lot of times, especially in the boom of the real estate market, my clients were generating leads for around $1 to $2 a piece. Right now, as the market's shifting a little bit, it tends to be more around $3, sometimes $4 a lead. But even so, in today's market, that's still massively cheap. Most of those large lead generation companies, if you do the math of how many leads they're providing you with in comparison to how much you're paying them, it usually ends up being upwards of $100 or more per lead. And a lot of times those leads are not exclusive. So if you can generate the leads on Facebook yourself, you can generate leads at a fraction of the cost for what you would pay through those large companies. In fact, for what you would pay for one Zillow lead, you could probably generate 30, 40, sometimes 50 leads for the same amount on Facebook, right? So again, it's just understanding how to do this. Now, the nature of this video is not a tutorial on how to set up a lead generation ad. I've done tons of those tutorials. In fact, I will put a link to one right here that you can click on and you can go watch that if you want to learn the step-by-step of how to do that. But this is the second order of priority for marketing your business, creating that marketing plan, is you need to have something that's providing a constant flow of new leads and new opportunities. Again, Facebook is what I would recommend for that because you can generate leads in volume at a very low cost. The third part of the marketing plan that I would recommend would be marketing to a database of people. So one of the ways that, one of the strategies that I love to help my one-on-one clients with is not only helping them market to their sphere of influence, not only generating leads for them, but another large priority is we want to build a database. I've had so many clients with great success where they've just built up a database of people in Facebook that they just repetitively market to over and over and over again. I'm a big believer in database marketing. I have seen that work for so many people. And I've had clients who have doubled, even tripled their business just by getting really focused on building up a database of people that are interested and just repetitively marketing to them. So part of the shift that you need to make mentally is stop thinking in terms of, I just want to run an ad and just want to get leads. Sure, that's important. But let's take it one step further. Let's take the leads that you generate and let's add them to a group of people that we want to keep in front of. And part of the other group of people we want to keep in front of are your sphere of influence, your past clients, the people going to your website, the people who were watching videos. The way that we do this through Facebook is Facebook has a feature called custom audiences. And inside custom audiences, we can create these audiences of people that we can just keep marketing to over and over and over again. So again, the nature of this video, it's not a tutorial, but if you don't know how to create custom audiences, I will put another video or another link right here that you can watch that'll take you to how to go a training on how to go set up those custom audiences. And then the fourth part of the formula that I would recommend for your marketing plan is going to be neighborhood farming. So with neighborhood farming, the concept is you're going to pick a neighborhood, you're going to repetitively market to them, you're going to knock on doors, you're going to send them postcards. And the ideal is we want to get to the point where you are the go-to agent for that group of people. So I recommend a hybrid of doing offline strategies, the door knocking, the postcards, getting that name recognition, and doing Facebook marketing as well. Now, Facebook, if you run ads on Facebook, the minimum radius that they allow you to use location-wise is 15 miles. Now, obviously, a 15-mile radius around a point is way too much to farm. It's just going to be too big of an area. So the way that we do farming through Facebook is just like you can upload a list of your friends, your family, your past clients, just like you can upload that list and market to them. We basically use the exact same technique, but with a farm. There's a lot of data services out there that can provide you like a list of the people in a certain neighborhood. And as you're doing postcards, we just take that same list, upload it to Facebook, and we can run ads to them. So in addition to everything you're doing offline to build your reputation with those people, they will also see all of your all of your marketing through Facebook as well. So they kind of get this impression of, man, they are everywhere. Everywhere I go, I see them, right? And that's how we start building that reputation in their mind that you are the go-to agent, the one they want to work with if they have a real estate need. So that would be the 4-step marketing plan that I believe is the most effective for your time and your budget to be able to get great results for your real estate business. So again, number 1, marketing to your past clients and sphere of influence, the relationships that you have. Number 2, having a constant flow of new leads and new opportunities coming in. Number 3, making sure that we start building a database of people and repetitively market to them. And number 4, having a geographic farm, an area that you're just working with over and over again to be that go-to person. I really believe these are the best opportunities in today's market to be able to build a real estate business, even in spite of the changing market. So hopefully that was helpful. If so, take a split second, click that thumbs up button down below. Appreciate your support. That is a signal to YouTube that you like the content we're putting out, and so they recommend it to more people. So we appreciate that. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. Click the subscribe button down below. Right next to it, there is a bell notification. If you click on that, you'll be notified every time we put out brand new content, and we do this every single week. Also, if you're curious about the one-to-one services that we provide where we do the marketing for you, all the things that we're talking about here on the video, feel free to go check out in the description below. You'll see a link where you can find out more about our services and how that works. So that is it. Make it a great week. Keep crushing it in your real estate business. As always, if we can help, let us know. Otherwise, we will see you on the next video. Take care.